Mackenzie?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
What's up, what's up? Where did we leave off?
No. Yeah, so I guess you're saying, like, I guess Circa, I think they hit up Circa, and then you got a call from them, or?
Yep, so basically, I got a call from somebody from Circa, I think it was Ryan Reese, and basically he's like, yeah, somebody from Michael Jackson's office called and was like, hey, you know, we want Chad to go to Neverland or something. Can we get his number?
Yeah.
And they didn't want to give him my number, so they called me up and asked, and I was like, this is some bullshit. Like, I don't believe this. You know what I mean? But go ahead and give him my number, just in case. You know what I mean? If this is real, then let's, you know, call me up.
Yeah.
And so, like, about 10 minutes later, I get a call, and it's a lady, and she's like, hey, what's up? This is, I don't remember whatever, so-and-so from Michael Jackson's office, and, you know, he's calling to see if you'd be interested in going to Neverland in, like, 2 days.
Oh, my God.
And I was like, yeah, that sounds amazing. Let's, like, I mean, actually, you know, I go, to be honest with you, I told her straight up, I go, to be honest with you, I don't believe this is real, but if it is, I would love to go and meet Michael Jackson, of course, you know. So she's like, okay, well, we're gonna arrange it with Michael, and we're gonna call you back.
God.
And I hang the phone up. About 1 minute goes by, the phone rings. I answer the phone. Hey, what's up? Hey, and she goes, hey, Chad, it's Michael. You know?
Oh my God, dude.
I'm like, I kind of just, like, my heart kind of stopped for a second, and I was like, man, it sounds like him. I was just thinking, you know, I'm like, wow, this sounds like Michael, you know? And he's like, hey, you know, some other plans have come up, and you know, I'd be really, really excited if maybe you could just come tomorrow. And I was like, tomorrow? And he's like, yeah, just tomorrow. I think it'd be a good day. Come on down. And I was like, all right, I'll come tomorrow, you know? And he's like, yeah, and you know, we were wondering if you knew Stevie Williams too. He wanted you and Stevie to come.
That's crazy.
And I was like, yeah, hell yeah, I'd be psyched if Stevie came, you know. And somehow I can't remember whether I gave the number or he called them separate or how it happened exactly. But then, you know, he was like, yeah, so I'm gonna send a van to come pick you up, and Stevie's coming back from Vancouver the next morning. So we'll just pick Stevie up from the airport when he lands.
Wow.
And so I'm like, okay, like, I didn't tell him because it sure as heck sounded like Michael Jackson, so I wasn't going to say it to him, but I'm thinking in my own head this whole time, like, we're getting punked by Ashton Kutcher, or like,
of course,
some shit is like, I thought we were getting punked.
Like
I
Big
thought,
Brother,
like, okay,
Big Brother or something. Or...
something. I don't know what's happening, you know, so I thought for sure it was like, for some reason, I thought it was like, it was perfect timing. They haven't punked a skater yet. I don't think they still have, but I just thought it was, you know what I mean? That's what I was thinking. So the night, I'm like, whatever, I'm going to sleep. The whole time I'm having this conversation, Anthony Moseley happened to be at my house, like, hanging on my couch, lurking or something. Whatever
he was riding for shorties right then, right?
He was riding for shorties. He's Moseley, my boy. I love you, Moseley.
Yeah.
You know, so he is there, and he's like, I'm like, they invited me to go to Michael Jackson's house tomorrow. We're going to go pick up Stevie. We're going to go to Michael Jackson's house. He says, I'm going with you, man. I'm going with you. Come on, let's go. So, like, I'm like, oh, shit, like, whatever, like, I don't even believe it's real, so I'm like, whatever, you can roll with me. If I'm going to get punked, he's going to get punked with me or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then, so we wake up in the morning.
Did you call Stevie? Like, you'd already told Stevie?
He was, like, in Vancouver, and, like, I didn't get a chance to speak to him, actually, even.
Okay.
So somehow either, I don't remember if I gave him the number, or Ryan Reese, or he got it through DGK, I mean, I can't remember, to be honest with you exactly, but somehow, you know, I knew it was all coming together, you know, so I pass out that night, whatever. I'm like, I'm going to Michael Jackson's house tomorrow. This is crazy, but I don't believe it. I know I'm getting punked.
Yeah.
You know, and And so we wake up, Moseley stays the night on my couch, wakes up the next day, he's like, I'm going with you. I'm like, I don't know, like, I gotta ask, you know what I mean? Like, so I asked her, like, can I bring one friend? And they're like, yeah, you can. They were kind of hesitant at first. I was like, he's a pro skater, and they're like, okay, yeah, we'll bring him.
Oh my God.
And then so we get in this black, like, 80s, like, van, like, pulls up, like like just an 80s van, you know what I'm saying?
Like
a
18
black
van style?
Like an 18 kind of style, but like kind of more like cruiser, like cross country. There was like a black and white TV playing like old cartoons, like old like Mickey Mouse style cartoons. And a mad old driver, like 75, 80-year-old driver or something, picks me up. And that's why instantly I was like, yeah, right, this is I'm getting punked for sure this time, you know?
Yeah.
And so I'm in the van, we're driving to the airport to go to LAX, and I'm going, I know I'm getting punked, you can't get me, you can't fool me, I'm talking because I think cameras are on me, you know what I mean, the whole way. And so we get to the airport, we pull up, Stevie comes out walking out the airport, and then we look up, and who's with Stevie? Stevie's mom.
Yeah, dude.
Stevie's mom goes, I'm coming with you guys, I don't give a shit.
Oh my God. She just hopped on, right?
And Stevie was like, I don't know, like, we were just like, let's go, you know, and we all get in the car, and we get in the black van. This guy, the old guy, doesn't even say shit to us the whole time, basically, I think, except that we're going here, you know, I'm saying, I'm getting punked, he just doesn't say anything, he's not responding. Drive, you know, it's a long-ass drive out there to, like, Neverland.
It's like from LAX to, like, Santa Barbara or something, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like deeper. It's like Lompoc or something like that, or like somewhere like off the inland, even around Lompoc somewhere. You know, like I forgot the name of the place where it's at exactly.
Yeah, I'll look it up. Way the fuck up there, probably.
Yeah, I mean, no, and there's traffic, and we're in a van with a fucking 90-year-old driver, like, you know what I mean? Like driving this thing. And I'm just like thinking the whole time, I'm waiting for like Ashton Kutcher to jump out the fucking back seat or something, whatever, like. You know,
oh shit.
Yeah, so it was crazy, man. It was definitely a crazy scenario. And driving, get there, get to the gate. They're like, okay, like no cameras, no nothing, whatever, you know. Give the camera. We don't even have any cameras. Like they told us in advance, don't bring any, you know. So gate opens up. After the gate, you drive down a long driveway, like, you know, and then and we get there, and it was just crazy from the beginning, the whole idea. And then we roll up, and as we roll up, like a couple of elephants come walking around the courtyard, and they do like a little dance. They like hold their trunks in the air, and then like a camel comes running around, did like a 360, and then like broke out, and like then the whole staff like came out in like a line and like bowed down to us. Dude,
oh my
some
God.
crazy shit. Like I never seen anything like this, you know, and this guy came and greeted us. I was like, like whatever, you know, like, you know, the type of grounds counselor or something like that, whatever.
Or something,
yeah, you know, and he's like, come on in, you know, and sat on the couch, and he's like, Michael Jackson's, you know, we'll be with you shortly or whatever.
God.
He'll be like, Michael will be with you shortly. So we're sitting down on the couch for about like 3 minutes, which felt like, you know, a couple hours or something, you know, and then we're sitting there. And all of a sudden, boom, Michael walks in, you know, and I just remember Stevie's mom stands up and, like, grabs her heart. She's like, oh, my God, it's Michael Jackson.
Holy shit.
And then we all just start busting up laughing, and we're all just like, we're just psyched, and then he starts laughing, and he's hyped, you know what I mean? Like, he was instantly, we all just started laughing, and he's like, you know, he was just instantly cool. He sat on the couch, like, hey, what's up? It's so cool to meet you, like, and then he introduced us to his I guess it was his cousin or his nephew, and he had been into skating, and he showed Michael the videos, and he loved us,
I guess.
you know, and they had been watching him for years, I guess, since like me and Stevie were coming up. He had been down with it, and he watched skate videos, and he'd seen it, you know, and he knew who Stevie was, he knew who I was, he knew who some other pros were. And then his cousin was a badass skater, like a super good skater.
No way.
So, he was super good. Huh. So we basically, we get there, we start, and Moseley's with us, remind you, which I'll get to. No, you know, but no, so we get there, and then we go in this living room, there's pictures of Michael Jackson and everybody. He has pictures of him, anybody could think of, like, was like all over his walls, you know, and he like basically gives us a little breakdown. He showed us the thing, and his cousin's getting a little antsy, and Moseley got like ADD, so he's getting antsy, and next thing you know, his cousin like, hey Moseley, come check this out, and then like Moseley and the cousin just break out, and then they're just gone, and like and Michael's kind of like, hey, where's he going? Like, you know what I mean? Like, because he wanted to do his little show and dance and show us the property, and, you know, it's like it's the polite thing to do, you know? So Moseley takes off, disappears. Me, Stevie, and his mom are just like, oh, well, let's keep going. We're chilling, you know what I mean? Like, you know, and so Michael gives us the whole grand tour of the whole grounds, all that stuff, you know,
and all that shit, like
everything. There's a museum. It was the gloves. It was you know, the train ride. There's the water park. There's a zoo. You know, like I mean, it's so much happening that time. Like I said, like it was so crazy. Like it just was even happening because, like I said, I didn't believe it was happening even until it started happening, and even then I was kind of like, well, I'm just gonna have to wait for this to be over to really realize this even happened. You know what I mean?
Like, tabulate what actually happened. Like, oh my god.
Yeah, you couldn't even take it in as it was going down. Exactly. So like,
it would blow your mind if you tried to even fathom it. Like you're like, I can't even do it.
Yeah, and then like we couldn't even almost look at each other. You know what I mean? Like we were just kind of like, and like you know, we did all kinds of stuff. Like you know, when I say like, you know, he took us around. He like, you know, we drove down to the zoo, and he's like, watch this out. Like, let me show you this. The tigers don't like this. He had the umbrella, and he kind of did like a little like open and close the umbrella real quick at the tigers, and the tiger like went like crazy, like jumped and jumped and jumped. It was like going from side to side, like geez, like and like. Yeah, it was crazy. Like we got to see like I think it was X-Men or something like that before it was out in the movie theater. Like movie theater, and we watched that. And
holy shit.
And yeah, it was just like for me like too like it's like he was such an amazing like individual, and like people could say like whatever they want about him. He was weird. He was this. Who knows? You know, all the different media stuff and everything. And like I mean. Hell yeah, he was different than all of us. He was Michael Jackson, you know what I mean? And you know what I mean? And like, but just meeting him and seeing like what he was about, and like getting like a look as small as it was, but like into the world, his world that I saw. Like, I just thought that like he was just like an amazing, cool person, and like people just like sort of like looked at him as like. You know,
a monster,
as a money pit, basically. I mean, as a machine, an ATM machine or something. Because like, I remember even going there. I swear to God, I felt like I was like Charlie in the Chocolate Factory, the Willy Wonka or something. Like I thought if I did the right thing when I went there, I was gonna leave with $1 million. I didn't even need the money. You know what I mean? Like, and that was like I felt like that, and I could see where like parents and the kids going there and like having the chance to experience. Like going there and leaving back to whatever ghettos they were in or whatever, you know, like to me it was like, I could see where the controversy occurred, and I could see in him of like, you know, I don't know what the hell he did on a day-to-day basis. I can't say what he did or did not do, but just from my experience, like it seemed like he truly like was psyched on like making kids like see kids and the innocence of kids having a good time and enjoying life, and not like going like that's Michael Jackson. This is just me having a good time here at this coolest place I've ever been or something. You know what I mean? That's like as dark and as weird as Neverland ever got, or as ever they made it seem like. I mean, the part that I got to see was like him just trying to like create something really cool and like you know have a place where like I know like he would bring like 500 chemo patients all balding and young kids, and they would like all be together and be going through the same thing, and like you know, I got to like see a lot of the different stuff that he did there. So like you know, to me like I was like it was just amazing to meet Michael Jackson and knowing the musical legacy that he made, and getting to see it for my own eyes and see it like you know like just it was cool, man. I'll never forget that shit.
That's amazing, dude. I want to ask one thing. I remember hearing like something like somewhere at the time like that. Someone put on, I guess you guys put on 50 Cent or something, and had him like moonwalk to to 50 cents.
Oh yeah, up in the club. It was like right when that shit started hitting. It was dropping. We went down to because he had it was like an arcade, like a little like basement had a dance floor. Supposedly that's where like crazy shit went on. They made him drink Jesus juice or something.
Wow.
like I don't know, but that was like that zone. You know what I mean? And you know I could say there was a wine cellar connected to that. But yeah, that's a whole nother. No, I don't know. But yeah, we've seen. I watched Michael Jackson bust a moonwalk to 50 Cent up in the club, and I seen Stevie's mom get psyched and bust a little back of dance routine to it. She was like, oh yeah, and like busted a little dance, and like Stevie's mom was dope, man. Stevie's dope, man. It's like that's family right there too. I can't believe that we like all got to experience it, you know what I mean, together. It was such an amazing thing. And I remember everybody got like some shit, like Moseley got some like glasses and like a jacket and like all this different stuff, you know what I mean? And like I remember that's how I felt like Willy Wonka, because like I didn't want anything. I was like, no, I don't want that. That's cool. No, I'm good. I don't need that. I don't want that. You know.
Yeah, like if you were making the right choices, you were gonna win the like Willy Wonka.
Yeah, the golden ticket. I was gonna get Neverland. No, but yeah, and I don't know, and to me it was just like, I guess that's just like, I kind of like that anyway, like, you know what I mean, like, I don't want to, like, I don't know, like, you know, like, I don't know, but it was just like, it was crazy, man. I remember just thinking, like, at the end, though, I was like, damn, I wish I'd have got a pair of those sunglasses.
That's so fucking nuts. That's like seriously.
You know, I think Moseley got the ones like the gold like Ray-Ban ones with like the ear like little wrap. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like he had all kinds of them.
Shit. Yeah.
Yeah, it was crazy, man. It was that was definitely a very surreal moment in life, and one that I'll always remember. And
where would you rank that? Where would you rank that in like your, life experiences? Like top 10? I mean, for sure.
Oh yeah, it's in the top 10. I don't know. I can't. Yeah. I'm like I have like 1,000 top 10.
You've lived
experiences. So.
Hell yeah.
Sometimes it takes me a few memories to jog up. You got to give me little hints to remember some of the stuff that happened here and there. So.
Yeah. Fuck yeah, man.
But
wow.
But yeah.
That's so good, man. I can't believe it. And so he'd like handpicked you guys, like Chad Muska and Stevie Williams, like. That's amazing.
And Moseley by default.
Yeah, Moseley got lucky, dude. That's awesome, dude. Fuck yeah.